Yo, yo. How's it going, everybody? Happy Tuesday. How we doing? We're live. Heck yeah. Let's do this. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Mine's going okay. We are going to jump into... Yeah. Let me twist that. There we go. We're going to jump into some more Space Quest 5. And things are about to pop off. We're about to get into some trouble. That's all I can say. We're going to get into some trouble. I'm going to give myself a little bit more volume in my ear right here. Chance Foxley in the chat. What's up? Shinji Ikari finally made it on time. Let's go. Good to see you guys. Marcone, you worked this morning, so you're tired. You were going to take a nap, and then I had to shut it down and go live. Dang, dude. Look at me. Just swooping in. Swooping in at 0 hour when you're going to get those Z's. And I had to steal them from you, brother. Sorry about that. A couple things. Let's see here. Live on the channel. yeah, live on the channel. I think we've talked about this video about 2 weeks ago. I dropped, this is the Kirby video. I finally tried the retro game I've been avoiding for years. I think most of you guys have probably seen it. I think it's just the reach has been a little rough on that one. But if you haven't watched it, if you still haven't watched it yet, then go check that one out. I already have the topic for what the next video is going to be, and they're just kind of starting to roll in a little bit, which is really nice. And I actually posted about it over on the Patreon, so if that's something you're interested in, I'm trying to be a little bit more intentional over there, and just want to say a big thank you to JB Doll and Owen Toast, holding it down. Big supporters of the channel. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. And just dropped a post over there yesterday, kind of hinting at what the next topic is going to be, and then also asking for, asking for some feedback and suggestions that they might have. Asking for some feedback and stuff like that, because, they're investing in the channel, and I appreciate that. So if that's something you're interested in, I believe the links are down below. You can go check that out. Let's see. Marcone says, by the way, the thumbnail says I was wrong about NES this game. Oh my gosh. You know what, dude? You win some and you lose some. And for 2 weeks, that's been sitting there, and people have just been looking at it. Oh, dang it. That sucks. I'll fix that later this afternoon. I was wrong about NES this game. Well, sometimes you just got to go with the flow. So that's the way the flow went, so that's the way I went. What can I say? Dang. But also, a few days ago, dropped another 7-star review, finally, for Speedy Gonzalez, Los Gatos Bandidos for the SNES. And you can just go enjoy that and find out what the next game is going to be. Again, so exciting. Oh, jeez. So there's that. Let's see, what else? Shinji, you were editing a video and you stopped to watch the stream? Oh, baby. Gotta let me know when that thing drops. I'm gonna check it out. Man, I think we're just gonna jump in. I think that was about it. I don't know that there was like a ton of other stuff that I felt like I wanted to kind of schmooze on here. Oh, you know what I did want to do? Hang on a second. Let me pause this music. Actually, no, we'll leave the music rolling. That's fine. A couple of shout outs. Okay. We've had a few people subscribe to the channel, and we want to hit these alerts for them. So here we go. This is Alexander Dubinsky, I think is how you would say that. Subscribe to the channel. Crispy, the Collector. Oh, baby. Little shout out over here to Joshua Ellis. Thank you, my friend. And finally, brother, maybe cousin, to legendary martial artist and actor. We're talking about Michael Segal. Oh my gosh. So big thanks to all you guys who subscribe to the channel. Yeah, good to have you. I think the other ones on here, I think we've shouted these out, haven't we? You know what? Just in case we haven't, we're just going to go back through them. Billy, 269. Thank you. We got, let's see here. Rift, John, great. Thanks for being there. Speaking of misspelling things. John Panozzi, something like that. And finally, to the moon and back, Moon Hughes, all subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying the content. All that great stuff. Marcone says, I've been dropping some questions to Discord as well as posts. It gets lonely being the only one posting. I know, dude. Discord. Is Discord a thing that, like, drop that in the chat. If you're here, do you use Discord? Do you prefer Discord? Do you prefer something else? What's your space that you like to interact in? Because we've got a great Discord going on over there, but it's a little quiet sometimes. There's the links right there in the chat. If that's your jam, come join us on Discord. Retro Wasteland 81 finally made it to a live. Thank you for being here. Let's go. All right. So yeah, go check out those videos. Finally tried this retro game I've been avoiding for years. And is Speedy Gonzalez Los Gatos Bandidos for the SNES really that bad? Go check it out. All right. Let's jump into some Space Quest. I'm so excited because, like I said, it's gonna pop off. It's gonna pop off here in a way that is going to be so fun. So let's see here. Let me fire this up. As always, it takes me a second to, because of it running through like DOSBox, it takes a second for it to get all situated. So let me get this launched and then we'll get it going. So if you were here, let me see here. I know you guys can't see this yet. I gotta set this part of it up, otherwise it does something funky when I resize it. So that's that sweet lounge spacebar music, if you remember. All right, so if you were here last week, maybe you remember where we were. If you weren't here, let me give you a little bit of a breakdown. I'm also going to pull down some of the game audio because I felt like in the Speedy Gonzalez video, my game sound was a little too high and I didn't realize it. So if you go watch that, just know I am aware that happened. I'm sorry that happened. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the viewing experience. Okay, let's see here. Window capture. Alright, so let's go with, where you at, baby? Where's my DOS box? It's not this one. No, that's something else. Ah, there she be. She's hiding. She's trying to hide from me, but it's not gonna work this time. I'll tell you. We've got her. All right, let's drop it behind there. Let me resize this bad boy so it don't look all funky. And if this is like one of your first times to the stream, this is not usual, but for some reason with DOSBox, even if I set this up and get it all rigged, next time I start things up, it doesn't capture correctly. So unfortunately, with these DOSBox games, it's something that we have to do at the start of each time. Whoops. Okay. Oh man, our pointer's getting funky. It's all right. Let me do that, and then that should fix it. Okay. So here we go. Okay. So whether you were here or not last week, let's just talk about what happened. So we Killer Android was trying to take us down. We took her down, banana in the tailpipe, all that's good. And we're like, dude, we need to get some rest. Let's go to the space bar. Let's go chill, take it easy. We get over there, and of course, here he is sitting right across from us. Captain Quirk is going to come talk some trash, and he challenges us to a game of Battle Cruiser. Essentially, Battleship. A little bit different, but essentially Battleship. And so now we have to defeat him playing Battleship. And he's just a jerk. He's just a big jerk. And so we want to make him look as bad as possible. Now, Retro Wasteland, I've been loving this in the Indiana Jones series. Oh, sweet, dude. Thank you. Yes, the access that we have to these games now is so cool because as a kid, the only way that I could play them was my buddy who lived next door. I didn't own a PC growing up, and so it was tough. And so to be able to just have like unlimited access to these games now is really cool. So revisiting something like this, I love. And then something like the Indiana Jones series, I never got to play that. So that's all fresh for me and really cool. So, okay, so we can play some Battle Cruiser. Now here's, man, my cursor is being funky. You can see that. I don't know if that's gonna... Let me see. You know what? Maybe let me try something real quick. Let me try relaunching. We're going to try relaunching it real quick. And see if that fixes it. Because that's going to get real tough to manage. Okay, let's try this again. DOSBox. Must match the title. There we go. Okay, restore. Okay, seems like it's working better this time. Okay, So the thing about some of these old Sierra games, you would have these mini games that you could do. And they're fun. They kind of slow down the narrative. They are kind of fun. I believe there is a way, in the same way with the test, how we were able to peek. I think there is a cheat that we can use here. We'll play a little bit. If we feel like we need to cheat to get past it and move on, then we'll move on. Okay, so essentially we got a couple of options here. Okay, instead of one battleship board, there's 3. You have Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector 3, okay, that you can switch between. Now you have a couple of options. You have a couple of probes. Okay, a probe will almost be like a sonar thing that'll show you if there's any ships nearby. And then you have your weapon where you can fire kind of like how you would in Battleship. You get a hit, great. If you don't, it's the other person's turn. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll go ahead and we'll just use a probe and we'll go like right here. Let's see what happens. Nuttin', honey. So now he gets to take a shot. That's... Okay, that's absurd. Come on, dude. Get out of here. Okay. Okay. Let's probe. Let's probe over here and see if we get anything. No, he's not a Sector 1 man. Okay. Now he's gonna take a shot. Yeah, you missed. You missed. Get out of here. Okay. Now we got. And here's the deal. Just start throwing it. Just start throwing it in the chat. If there's a place you want me to shoot, give me the sector, give me a letter, give me a number, and we'll fire. Let's see. Retro Wasteland says, I played a lot of King's Quest V and Day of the Tentacle, but I never got a chance to play any of the Space Quest series. Yeah, dude. You're missing out. It's so good. It's so good. Shinji says, I never played any Day of the Tentacle, been postponing it for 35 years. I've never played that one either. Dang. Marcone, time to probe Captain Quark. Wait a minute, that came out wrong. Yeah, but it was entertaining. All right, I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna stay. Are we in Sector? Oh, we were in Sector 2. I like this little corner down here. Let's see what happens. Dang it. G4. All right. Retro Wasteland, we're gonna go G4 on this next one. Here we go. Oh, those are my ships. All right, here we go. G4, firing. Dang it! Oh god, he's gonna sink our battle cruiser. Okay, no problem. Let's go, I feel like, okay, so we kind of probed this area, and we kind of probed this area. I'm going to fire here. Okay, and then we might switch over to another sector. And if things get too out of hand, we can use the cheat. And just move on in the narrative. Let's go to Sector 2, I think. Where are you hiding, Quark? We're going to find you. Missed. I mean, he's kind of pulling punches on me. Like, technically, he should be able to take me out. It's pretty clear where my ship is at. Where are you hiding, buddy boy? There it is. He's probably gonna have some kind of great one-liner. Dang it. What do you got to say, Quark? Rats! You wasted my scout ship. Okay. I'm feeling right here. This is the spot. Booyakasha. Dang it. You missed. Okay. All right, we'll give it, let's see, what are we doing on time? We'll give it like 5 more minutes. If we don't get on a roll here, then we'll use the cheat, just so we can get back to the narrative side of things. This camera just a smidge that way. There we go. Okay. Again, if you got a recommendation, throw it in the chat, and we'll freaking do it, dude. Dude, F5. Dude, Brock Lesnar for the win. Let's do this. Oh, dude, I know what the problem is. If we're going to use lasers. We got to get serious. All right, let's see. I feel like he's in Sector 2. We're so close. B4. Dang it. Oh, dude, he's going for our space station? Okay. B9. No. This guy doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't stand a chance. All right. Let's go. F9. This is a nice little open spot right here. Dude, I6. Do you think he's cheating? He probably is, man. This guy can't stand to lose to a rookie captain. Are you kidding me? He's probably... I mean, if he's cheating, we might have to fight fire with fire. That's all I have to say. If you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. Careful. Okay. All right, I'm feeling good about this next one. I don't know why, but I can just feel... Here we go. D5. Dang it! All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if this is gonna work, but if it works, it's gonna be great. So, if I'm remembering correctly, if we double click the eye right there, and we double click the eye right there. Oh, do we have to have a probe? Oh, maybe because I used my probes, it didn't work. Oh, crud. Well, that's not good. Oh, no. Dude, he hit the Enterprise. Okay. Here, we're gonna try. I want to try something real quick. We're gonna do this. We're gonna save it. Oh, it did work. Oh, wait, never mind. It worked. Oh my gosh, it worked. Look at this. Okay. Now, when we go through the sectors, all of his ships. Let's go. Oh, no. Sorry, Quirk. Things just got real for you, buddy. All right, let's get out of this. We got business to take care of. So yeah, basically, if you use the eye icon and you double click this light and then this light over here, it automatically reveals everything on his board. So yeah, he's about to get wrecked. As long as he doesn't like get super wild and start like hitting us on every shot, I think we can outplay him now. And it's that easy, everybody. It's that easy. As a kid, though, you're seeing how much time this is taking. As a kid, this is so frustrating. Because even if it was close, my starbase, arg. Even if he got close and then he ended up wrecking you, you'd have to start all over. You know, and you could like try and save it with each kill or whatever, but you could end up in one of those situations where he just makes a comeback and destroys you. Oh, look at how close we were so many times. Gosh. Just right there. All right, Quirk. Wrap it up, buddy. he's getting a little aggressive now. Okay, and I don't appreciate that because now he's making me a little bit nervous. Okay. Yeah, the computer is a little interesting with this. The intuitiveness of like it would be very clear where the ship was at this point, but it'll still miss, and I wonder if it has something to do with like how far ahead you are or something. So, all right, get out of here. You getting nervous, Quirk? You destroyed my destroyer, punk. Yeah, that's the way it goes, buddy. Come on. That'll be his scout ship. Let's friggin' go. By the way, this is a great time while we're here and we're just clicking buttons. If you're here and you can hit a thumbs up and click that button while I'm clicking these buttons, that's going to help the stream. I really appreciate it. Just hit that thumbs up and or hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. If you're here and you're not subscribed, if you hit it right now while we're live, it'll pop up on the screen and I got no choice but to shout you out. So just saying, this is your moment. All right, scout ship down. We're almost out of here. We're almost out of here. My scout ship. All right, I think we just got to clean out Sector 3 and we'll be dunzos. Shinji Ikari with the thumbs up. My dude. My dude. I can't believe I misspelled that friggin' thumbnail. Dang it, Marcone! Oh, this is the last one. One more bad boy to take down. He's getting nervous. He's never gonna find our Romulan ship. See, it's like with that, it's obvious. It should be obvious to any logical machine where that final shot should go, but he just kind of does his own thing. Is that one like the battle cruiser? The actual battle cruiser? You nailed my command ship. Whoops. No! Why? Why? Oh my gosh. That's what I get for clicking too fast. And we got Star Tropics. We got some Star Tropics in the background for your viewing pleasure. Oh, something cool last night. I was, speaking of Shinji Ikari, I was thinking about Kirby, and I decided to explore some of the offerings on the Switch, and I went ahead and jumped into the Game Boy online stuff on the Switch, and I actually played through and beat Kirby's Dreamland last night. And it's like, I think it's like maybe a 15-minute, 20-minute playthrough. So very, like, super quick on the Game Boy, but that was cool. It was super fun. And it's a much shorter game than Kirby's Adventure. So I feel like the ramp in difficulty hits like much quicker than the other one. But yeah. So it's cool to, like, having played Kirby's Adventure, to go back and see how it started. So, but I'll need to look and see what like, chronologically, because it's like on the Game Boy there's Kirby's Dreamland, and then there's Kirby's Dreamland 2. So I don't know if that's like where that falls in the timeline. Is it like Dreamland, Dreamland 2, Adventure, or is it like Dreamland, Adventure, Dreamland 2? So I'll have to look into that. But all right. Let's see. Okay. This will be the final shot, and then we're going to get out of this battlecruiser situation, and we'll get more into the storyline. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. Retro Wasteland. You sunk my battleship. What's on my shelf? What's up, dude? The thing that most gamers don't realize is that the game knows everything, including where you are and what you are doing. It's It's what the devs exploit that determines the relative challenge. Oh, God. Shinji, oh, you haven't played Dreamland? It's good. It was fun. You know, it was, like I said, a quick playthrough and definitely gets challenging a lot quicker, but it was still fun. The interesting thing about Dreamland is there's no power-ups as far as like weapons and stuff. I wasn't expecting that. Retro Wasteland, the Kirby video was fire. Really enjoyed it. Ah, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Fun fact, I think I said, or I definitely said it in the video, but Shinji Ikari was the inspiration behind that video. And so again, thank you, my friend, for that recommendation. Okay, Shelf. Oh, okay. Dreamland 1, Adventure. Oh, Dreamland 2. Okay, sweet. Dreamland 2 is so amazing for the GBW, for a GBW game. Yeah, I started up Dreamland 2, and it definitely felt elevated from Dreamland 1. So, okay, I'll have to go play that one now, too, especially knowing the narrative. All right, here we go. Let's see. That and Wario Land 2 are probably the most polished GBW. You know what? I've never played a Wario Land. I've started them up, but I've never actually played all the way through. I need to check that out, too. All right, final shot. Here we go. Take that, clerk. Blast you. You nailed my large battle cruiser, you weed. I won. Bwahaha. Honestly, one thing I didn't try. So by winning, we got points. I wonder if we quit, if it would lead right to this situation. But here we go. All right. Why you dirty, no good. Oh, Cliffy. Oh, what a punch. Heck yeah, dude. Look at him just owning that guy. What's going on here, Cliffy? Captain, that slugbait crewman from the Goliath called our ship a garbage scow. I couldn't sit there and let him get away with it. Cliffy, the Eureka is a garbage scow. It's so true it is. Oh yeah, I forgot, but you didn't have to go rubbing our noses in it. I've heard enough. Guards, place this man under arrest and toss him in the brig. Wait a minute, Quirk. You can't just... I can and did. Now just stow it, Wilco, or you'll end up alongside him in a detention cell. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my ship. I wouldn't want to keep the ambassador waiting. Dang it, Cliffy. What are we going to do? Our engineer, our boy, getting taken by Quirk. Crud. We've got to figure this out. Quirk the jerk. Oh, beautiful. Truer words, my friend. Truer words. Okay, so let's save it real quick now that we're past the battle cruiser. Now, I do remember what we're supposed to do here. Let's see. Spacebar, Cliffy, arrested. I do remember what we're supposed to do here, but I don't like to progress us, but we need to look around a little bit just in case, because I'm not 100% sure if there's like other things we're supposed to do. I just remember how this narrative beat kind of ends. So they took him this way. Let's go take a look and see what we can find. I don't remember what's over here at all. Oh, it is the brig. Oh, okay. I forgot about this. Okay, stop. But let's see if we talk to these guys. Get lost, Pinhead. Did your mother have any children who lived? All right, well, okay. Do I have... Let's check something real quick. Okay, yeah, I do remember this now. Okay, so there is... Can we walk down this way? Let's just look around a little. I don't remember if there's... Okay, no. And then I feel like if we walk into the background, it doesn't actually transition. I think we're just... small back there. Yeah, not much we can actually do. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to our chair. I do remember now one other thing we got to do here. Okay, let's talk to these guys. Why did you say uh-oh when we... Here we go again when we came into the bar. Cliffy had a slight misunderstanding with a crew member from the Intrepid the last time we came in here. What do you mean by a slight misunderstanding? Apparently, Cliffy made some colorful speculations about the crew member's parentage. Then he proceeded to make some unflattering anatomical references. I get the idea. Males, you can't live with them, and sometimes you can't even house train them. It's so true. Why, that reminds me of my 14th husband, Vlad. He was always brawling. The captain doesn't want to listen to one of your fascinating personal narratives right now, Flo. He has to figure out how to get Cliffy out of the slammer, right, sir? Yeah. See, I told you the captain wasn't a complete closet case, Flo. I'm with you, sir. Let's go blast him out. That's a fine idea, Droll, but it would draw too much attention. There's got to be a better way. Indeed, there is. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to go back to our ship. So here's what we know. Don't ask me how I remember, or how I figured this out back in the day. I just remember what we have to do. We got to do a jailbreak. But he's behind bars. So we need a little something that can take care of those bars. If you know what I mean. Spike, my dude. We need you, friend. Alright, we're going to shove him in the shirt. We're going to jump in here. We're going to energize. Alright. Now, if you were here last week, I don't know if you remember, there was a guy, a rando dude, who came to our table, and he wanted to sell us a bunch of stuff, and we were like, no thanks, get lost. And he's like, alright, well, at least take this sample of the dehydrated space monkeys. It says, warning, do not allow contents of package to mix with alcohol. So we're going to grab this little buddy, and we're going to drop it in our boibin, in the glass of boibin. Oh no. And who's the moron who let all the dang space monkeys loose? Yep. Chaos. Now that's chaos theory. Alright. So now let's go revisit the brig, now that we've got a little distraction, if you will. So I'm outside the airlock on an EVA and I hear the phone ringing. I gotta climb in, cycle the airlock, decontaminate, climb out of the pressure suit, and run to the phone. I hate that. Turns out it's one of these new phone companies wanting to switch galactic long-distance carriers. He's talking about all these big savings I can get if I just switch from Sprint to TTNA's Friends and Aliens plan. Can you believe it? What'd you tell him? I said no way, it just isn't worth it. Again, sponsored by Sprint. Alert, alert, alert. Come on, let's go see what it is. Maybe we'll get to beat somebody up. See ya, dudes. Alright, now if I remember correctly... is it this one? It appears to be empty. Where are you, Cliffy? I know you're down here somewhere. Oh, no. I don't remember that. Do we gotta turn something off? Oh, I guess so. Crud, I don't remember actually where he's at. I know he's in one of these. Not here. It's not gonna help. Not gonna help. Oh, is it in there? Well, look who it is. Whoops, let's talk to him. See what he has to say. Boy, am I glad to see you, Captain. You've got yourself into a fine predicament this time, Cliffy. I'm sorry, Captain, but it wasn't my fault. I know, Cliffy, I know. You're not gonna just leave me here to rot in this tiny cell for the rest of my life, are you? Of course not, Cliffy. The Eureka isn't going anywhere without her chief engineer. Heck, nobody else could even figure out half the jury-rigged contraptions you've installed. Nice to feel needed, sir. Now all we have to do is get you out of here. Any ideas? Not a one, sir. Maybe you can find something that'll get through these bars. But be careful. It's mighty cramped quarters in here, and I'd like to make it out in one piece. Okay? So then we're gonna grab Spike. Tell him to do his thing. Let's see. Do you remember when they charged you for the calls out of area code? My mom's gen had letters in their phone numbers, and these were just home phone numbers. Oh my gosh. I remember waiting until the peak hours were over to make calls. Oh dang, I forgot about that part of it. I forgot about the peak hours. I guess that little beastie's good for something after all, sir. Got him. Let's get the heck out of here. Dude, remember all the, like, something you never see anymore? Do you remember all the, like, commercials for all the collect call services? There's, like, 1-800-COLLECT, Call ATT, all kinds of stuff like that. And that's just, again, something... Like, I'd be interested... Are any of you guys in the chat old enough to have made a collect call back in the day? I'm hurrying. Oh, baby. Look at that thing. She's gonna blow. I mean, we did save our friend, but that's a lot of damage. Oh, gross. Space monkey guts. And they just keep coming. Shinji, I used to make collect calls to my parents' house. Exactly. I'm receiving a coded transmission from StarCon, sir. We are ordered to proceed to Clorox 2 for an auxiliary garbage retrieval mission, sir. Alright, let's save it, and then now we gotta go to Planet Clorox 2. Did you, okay, so when you're away, you'd make a collect call. Let's see, let's call this spacebar exploded, comma, go, Clorox, whoops, 2. So like when you would make the collect call, you would like dial the number, then you dial like the collect call number, and then you would like dial the number that you want to call, and then I think if I remember right, it would tell you to like say your name, so that when the person on the other end, when they get the call, it'll say you have a collect call from, and then they would hear you say your name. And so then like for a little while you could game the system, and they'd be like, you know, at the end of the tone, you know, say your name or whatever, and instead of saying your name, you could be like, Mom will be home at 8 p.m. or something like that. So then they would answer it and be like, you have a collect call from, Mom will be home at 8 p.m. Do you accept the charges? And you would just say no, because that's all you needed to tell them. I think they found a way to like squash that eventually, but there's like a famous commercial where that I still remember to this day, where it's like the guy picks it up and it's like, you have a collect call from Bob, we had a baby eats a boy. And he's like, do you accept the charges? No, he hangs it up. And then the wife is like, who was that from? And he's like, it was Bob. They had the baby. It's a boy. Oh man. Okay, I need to get the coordinates. Let's see. Coordinates for Clorox 2. Oh geez. Okay. Retro, you remember that commercial? Yeah, dude. Hey, guess what the coordinates, the 5-digit coordinates to Clorox 2, famous numbers of a 1990s drama show. Can you guess what they are? Starred some teenagers living their life in luxury. Let's see. Last payphone in my town was ripped out around 12 to 15 years ago. I know, dude. Shinji, so you don't only cheat in games, but in real life from a young age. Hey, dude. Retro Wasteland. My man. Why don't we just give it a try? 90210. Let's see what happens. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Well then, Drool. Take us to Lightspeed. I haven't seen a payphone in a hot minute, but the last time we did, I feel like we were on vacation and had to explain to my girls what it was because yeah, they had never seen anything like that. Shinji, I live in Italy and there's still payphones, but they don't work. They're there for decoration, I guess. Oh baby, yeah, they're like relics to the past. They're like old statues. You know what I mean? It's the relic of the past. Approaching our destination, Captain. All right. Take us to regular speed. All right. There's like a few other planets I remember, and I don't remember which one exactly Clorox 2 is. I don't remember if it is... Oh, let's see. That's strange. I'm not tracking a waste beacon. Maybe we should investigate. I can put us into a closer orbit. Take a look, Captain. Yeah, let's do that. Standard orbit. Yeah, there's a couple more planets that I remember. I don't remember for sure which one this is. There's one that is like almost deserty, which that seems like it's probably where we're going. And then there's one that's like a little more jungly, I guess. So let's see what we have. Anyone in London? Nah, man. Oh, Drool's gonna go with me? I do not remember that. This looks a little suspicious. I better go down with you. Meet you in the transporter room, Captain. Look at that. What? Just a few planets ago, that guy was like, I'm not going to get attached. We're going to lose this, Captain. It's a matter of time. Like, we're gaining his trust. That's what I'm talking about. What's on the shelf? Haven't been there in ages, but are those red boxes still there? Oh, yeah. Like the red box phone type stuff. I feel like... Again, those are things that are like, well, maybe to us, as people who like are across the pond and don't live there. Oh, dang, look at who's, look who's up and moving. Hang on, let's go, is that WD? WD-40, an Annihilator android originating from the planet Oakhurst 4. Let's talk to her. I'm ready when you are. Oh, okay, not you, Drew. I want to talk to WD. What do you make of this situation, WD-40? There's two possibilities. Either the colonists cannot answer, or they will not answer our hails. In any case, it is our duty to investigate. Oh yeah, it's a, this is a colony planet. Okay, let's save it. And we'll save it on this, I think we'll save it on the same one. But yeah, so like, yeah, the red box phones, it's like, over here, I think we look at that and we think like, oh man, that's such an iconic thing. I wonder if for people living there, it's just like, oh no, that's just what a payphone looks like. It's not that big of a deal, you know? But I would imagine you would keep them around because, oh, better put old Spiky back. I forgot about that. I would imagine you would keep them around because they are such like an iconic thing. But yeah, if somebody is living there or can speak into that, drop it in the chat. All right. Energize. All right, so we got a message from Starcon to go to this planet to pick up garbage like the other ones, but we didn't find a waste beacon, and nobody's answering the calls to the planet. This may be dangerous, Captain. Let's split up so we can cover more territory. Don't you think we should stick together? Only if you make a quick wardrobe change, sir. Oh, because he's wearing a red shirt? Now isn't the time to play Fashion Critic Drool. It's just that your shirt is so, well, red, sir. It's bad luck. Classic. Dang it. Alright. So we do need to explore. What does it say? The building has a large hole ripped in the side of it. Abandoned mining tools, machinery strewn carelessly around as if the owner's left in a hurry. Can we... I remember us going over here. Ah, yes. What have we here? Suspicious looking object which can't quite discern from your present location. It's wedged between the rocks above you. Can we get... How do we get up there? I feel like I remember that we're supposed to go up there somehow. Go this way? What's over here? Oh, there we go. What? The canister bears the phrase Primordial Soup and the logo of the Genetics Research Corporation. Small label near the bottom bears the ominous inscription, Biohazard. Tetragenic substance. Do not expose to direct sunlight, air, or water. Do not ingest, inhale, or allow contact with exposed skin. Another fine product from Genetics Research Corps, 41666. Sector G6. Can we take it? Surgeon General. Oh, yeah, don't touch it. Duh. Can we. Let's see. Can we. It's not necessary. Okay. I don't know if we need to call that in or what. All right, so that's bad. Scooby-Doo trope of splitting up. I know, dude. Always bad news. All right, let's go inspect the building. See what happened. Save it real quick. Let's see, and we'll just call this that we're actually, oops, dang it. We're on Clorox 2. So save that. Okay. How much do your kids check out old tunes? You know, it's interesting, like I'm trying to think of like what have I showed them. I think we've watched a little bit of Looney Tunes. I have not introduced them to things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, stuff like that, which were like huge when I was a kid. I know they've seen like some of the old Flintstones. They may have seen some of the old Scooby-Doo. I think a lot of it is lost on them. Like the ones that they really enjoy are Big City Greens. I don't know if you've ever seen Big City Greens on Disney. That one, and I actually like sitting and watching that one with them. I think that one's hilarious. But yeah, Big City Greens and I mean SpongeBob, big SpongeBob fans for sure. Again, one that I'm happy to sit and watch with them. So, okay, what do we got here? Colony greenhouses in shambles. Broken computers, twisted machinery have been strewn everywhere. Okay. Is there something we're supposed to click on these? Everything is kind of the same. These humidifiers once helped maintain the delicate moisture balance. Oh, there we go. This is Eureka. Go ahead, Captain Wilco. One to beam up, Flo. Oh, great. I was just starting to unwind up here. No, I don't want to beam up. Okay, I didn't realize that's how you beam up. But we definitely don't want to beam up quite yet. There's some stuff we still need to do down there. You've never seen a SpongeBob episode. Are they still making new ones? I think they might be making some new ones still. You know what? Let's walk over here and see if we can find Drool. Huh. Okay, he like full on disappeared. They might be making new ones. I'm not sure, but I want to say there's like, gosh, how do we get out of here? Isn't this not the way that I walked last time? Go out of here. I gotta like go back up this way. What the heck? Let me out of here. What you doing? What? That's weird. Are we stuck? while we're back in the greenhouse. That's weird. Huh, I don't know why it's doing that. All right, let's just reload it. Restore that one. Because we didn't want to beam up anyway. I thought maybe we could call somebody in or something. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Did you see that right down here in the corner? Oh crap, dude. Oh god, here he comes! Oh jeez. Okay, I remember this. I used to fail this as a kid. Well, aren't you an ugly one? I was once ugly like you, but look at me now. Perhaps I can make you pretty like me, Now try and dodge my death loogies, monkey boy. Ha! You know, a little hemorrhoidal ointment will clear that rash on your face right up. Now get off of me! Oh, you gotta, like, dodge the spin. Okay, that way! Oh. This is a lot. Oh, get him, Drool. Is that Drool shooting him? Right when you need him. Heck yeah, dude. I remember as a kid, I failed that so many times. It's so easy. Nice shooting, Tex. I thought I was dog meat for sure. Hey, he's a real looker. I better scout ahead and see if there's any more of these creatures I can blow away. Meet you back on the ship. Okay. He's undergoing some sort of metamorphosis. Oh, jeez. Look at him. Oh, thank you. At last, I'm free. What happened here? Entire colony mutated. Bad soup. Secret path over the ridge. What a bunch of gibberish. I guess we found the soup before we were supposed to. The late colonist is now part of the corpse core. Is there something here? Oh! Interesting. Okay, hang on. Enter access code. Oh, crud. I don't know. Not here. Okay, well, no. Escape. Oh, dang. How do we find the access code? Is it on this guy, maybe? Oh, wait a minute. On the canister, do you remember? It said 4166. No? Crud. What is it? Maybe we'll have to look around a little bit. Let's see what's out here. I feel like there's only a few screens. That will not help you. Windswept colony is eerily quiet. What do we got over here? Scorch marks attest to the recent use of the colony's shuttle pad. There's gotta be... Oh, wait. Is that a paper? Let's go. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What does this say? There we go. Battery scrapper paper has some writing on it. 80869. Giggity, giggity. So yeah, back to the whole SpongeBob thing. I don't know if they're making new ones. Maybe they are. It says Retro Wasteland saying they have a newer one geared towards Stalin. 69, dude. But dude, some of the old episodes are such bangers. Oh my gosh, it's good. Like even as an adult, just sitting down and watching them, like I still laugh out loud. So yeah, I honestly feel like a lot of the earlier seasons are better than the later seasons. So if you've never watched it and you get a wild hair and you're like, you want something that's just completely silly and ridiculous, start from the beginning and move your way forward, and you'll see all the iconic stuff. But all right, let's see what happens here. Okay, personal log, Clorox 2 colony administrator Harry Carey. Oh my gosh. Hey, Norm! Would you eat the moon if it was made of spare ribs? I know I would. That's a SNL thing. Anyway, let's see. Stardate 30/12/68. Something very strange has been going on here in the colony since the Goliath's last visit. Do you remember who pilots the Goliath? Friggin' Quirk. A small survey team is a week overdue, and there have been reports of strange creatures roaming the Badlands. No doubt it's just a bit of cabin fever by the more imaginative types, but I'm worried by the disappearance of the survey team. I'm becoming more and more alarmed. The search party dispatched to learn the fate of the survey team hasn't reported back for more than 50 hours. Fear spurred on by more wild rumors about the creatures has the colony on the verge of panic. God help us, a band of the hideous mutant creatures attacked the colony last night. Very few of us escaped the massacre, but I have been wounded slightly. There's no doubt that these creatures are intelligent and even appear to have a rudimentary understanding of technology. They've captured the shuttle pad, cutting off our only means of escape, using my personal passcodes. I have sealed the colony so that the creatures will no longer be able to get into any of the undamaged structures. Alright, I am in agony. The wound I received burns like fire. An hour ago, the mutant creatures blasted off in the colony shuttle, and as they climbed the boarding ramp, I got my first good look at a creature in daylight. It was hideous. The tattered rags he wore were the remnants of a survey team survival suit. I have a terrible suspicion about the fate of the colonist. I am now utterly alone on this planet, dying. I hope. Alright. Okay. I think that might be all we need. Let's get back up to the ship. Never understood the reference in Bill and Ted until years later. Yeah, dude. How are we doing on time? We got like 4 minutes. Okay. Oh no. Those dang teleporter malfunctions. Alright. Let's get back to the bridge. Maybe we'll be able to figure out what we need to do next. Because there's definitely some shenanigans going down. I feel like we need to get a hold of Starcon. Let them know what's happening. Hopefully Drool made it back too. Okay, cool. Dude blasted off without telling me? Jeez Louise, I thought he was going to go mutant hunting. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. I'm picking up a weak emergency signal on an emergency frequency and putting it on screen. Alright, what do we got? Oh, baby. Mayday, mayday, this is the SCS Goliath. Any Confederation ships in range, please respond. SCS Goliath, repeat, we're under attack. They came through Shuttle Bay. Oh, look at his face. Oh! I'm sorry, sir, I lost the transmission. The message was too brief to pin down the exact source, but I've narrowed it down to the region of the Thrakis system. Meanwhile, on the SCS Goliath... Oh, baby, here we go. Oh, God. Ugh. You know, somebody had too much Taco Bell. Oh, God, look at his face. All right. Let's maybe contact Starcon. You've reached Starcon's Central Command. All our wavelengths are busy now, but if you stay on this frequency, an operator will answer your call and the order was received. Currently, you're number 2,856,875,333. Dang it. Let's see. Okay. So then, they said Thrakis? Let me see if that's like one of the ones. Oh, it is. Okay. 53284. That's where we're going. 53284. And then whatever we find, I think this is going to be where we'll have to call it for today. And we'll come back next week and see what we find. Let me save it real quick. Headed to Thrakis. So when he popped up on the screen, you could see that little thing on his face was like getting all wacky. And then when it went on the bridge of the ship, the guy who popped up at the end, is that Quark or is that somebody else? I don't know. I'm not sure. But you know what? I think that is actually where we're going to call it, because that will be a great place to come back to next week. Oh, man. What is waiting for us at Farrakis? You're going to have to tune in next week, and we're going to find out. It's going to be great. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Big thanks to What's on My Shelf, Retro, Wasteland, Shinji Ikari, Marcone, the mod with the most. Again, guys, if you have not checked out, let's see here. I'm pretty sure probably all of you guys have, but if you haven't checked out the newest couple of videos, go take a look at that. Put a lot of work into that. Loved it. Discord links are in the description below. And like I said, I'm trying to be a little bit more intentional in this season about my Patreon. So if you're interested in that, you can go check that out. That link is also down below. And I was posting some stuff about what I think the next topic is going to be for my next video, and also wanting to hear from the patrons specifically about thoughts or ideas or things that they want to hear about. So if you're interested in that, that is there as well. Man, I think that's about it. Guys, thanks for being here to hang out. I know, it's over too soon. Oh no, Captain Quirk. He's, you know what? He kind of deserves it, though. Let's just, you know, he's kind of he's Captain Jerk. Quirk the Jerk. It's there. It was there. The writing was on the wall. Oh, gosh. All right, my dudes. Thank you guys for being here. Stay rad. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.